You're watching the Batter Fans Network.
Welcome, everybody, to episode number 57 of the Batter Heat Fans Podcast. I'm your host, Daniel Garrett, and alongside me, as always, Mr. Daniel Solana. How are you doing, sir?
We're almost streaking, man. We're almost streaking. We got one win.
Well, before I get into the last night's game, can I just say something real quick?
Yeah, man.
I want to clarify something. I think the Heat have the best trade package for Giannis. I was just saying that the Golden State Warriors, I think, they're the most they're the closest thing to us, even though some people are saying that that's not the case. But that's what I was trying to say. And then another thing, I didn't think, and I'm gonna have to learn, obviously, that I was mispronouncing Giannis's name. How do you pronounce it?
Giannis.
Giannis. Because I say G. I get. I pronounce the G.
You say Giannis.
Giannis.
That's what people were making fun of you in the comments.
I know. I was talking about I'm gonna have to teach my son how to pronounce Antetokounmpo, and they're like, "How about you learn how to pronounce Giannis first?" I was like, Giannis. Got it. Okay. All right. Your thoughts on last night's game?
Hey, man, it wasn't the prettiest of games. It was a decent first half, but again, the third quarter really, really, really conditioned us in the second half, and it was a close one. It was a close one, but they won. They pulled it out. They were able to get the win, and game 1 of 3 versus the Bulls in the dub column.
Yeah, we got home field. We have home court advantage now.
Yeah. All we got to do is one more and we sweep them, right?
That's it. Yeah, it's such a weird thing. This 3 games in a row, but it was a fun game. What's a little worrisome, obviously, is that it feels like they're having a hard time closing out games. But I think that goes with we feel like we don't have that closer, even though Norman Powell should be that guy, and I felt like he was. But at the same time, like last night, for example, it felt like he was trying to give the game away. Like, I don't know if he's like, oh, they're starting to check out the roster to see what pieces should go to Milwaukee. Let me just like make sure that nobody wants me, because I that's the first time I see him play like that all year. Like, just being that careless.
Yeah, man, it was, but I think overall, I think the team played pretty decent for most of the game, and the bench was huge. The bench had over 40-something points, and
Jaime was great.
Jaime was fantastic. Kel'el Ware, I thought, in his 12 minutes did fantastic. 12 points, 4 rebounds. Would have liked to see him get a few more rebounds, but I thought offensively he was fantastic. 3 of 4 from 3. Drew Smith over the last week has been fantastic for this team offensively and defensively. Yesterday, 3 steals, Danny. He is an absolute steal machine, this guy.
Yeah, every time he gets a steal, I want the Heat Arena to start playing the MOP song, the Annie Up song. Like they should just, like, as soon as he gets the steal, they should Annie Up, because he is an absolute menace when it comes to getting his hands on the ball. I love watching him play. Yeah, back to Jaime, absolute. Like, I love that he is the one that they're putting the ball in his hands late in the fourth quarter. I think Jaime Jaquez is great. My worry now is that if this whole Giannis thing happens, that Jaime is going to be one of those pieces that people are like, now you got to send him over also, because I think if you could get a Giannis on this team and you keep a Jaime for that second unit, man, this team is going to be special if they can pull this trade off, because now the more days pass, the more confident I feel that it might happen.
You might feel it, but I don't know. I was looking on the betting websites, and there's this website called Kalshi, and apparently the Heat only have a 13% chance to land Giannis. The Golden State Warriors were first, then it was the Knicks, then it was the Heat, then it was the Timberwolves. But there was
I haven't even looked at those things, but I feel vindicated since they said the Golden State Warriors. So F you guys for calling me.
This is just a betting website, who knows? But
I'm just saying, but at least I'm not talking out of my ass. That's the only thing I'm saying.
No, definitely not. But there is a 37% chance that he stays with the Milwaukee Bucks through the rest of the season, and then they trade him in the offseason.
Yeah.
But look, I think we can analyze it, as many times as we want, as many different ways as we want. But the Heat, in my opinion, have the best package to offer for Giannis without having to get a third team in there. And I just don't think that the other teams can offer what the Heat can offer. And if they can find a way to get Giannis, watch out, because this team could be very good, especially with the trade package that I've been seeing that the Heat would offer. It would be Wiggins, it would be Kel'el Ware, it would be Kasparis, Yakuchonis, it would be Tyler Hero, and about 3 or 4 first round picks. But you continue to keep the core of this team together.
Yeah, because you keep Powell, you keep Davion Mitchell, you keep Bam, you keep Pelle Larsson, which I thought was huge last night. Getting back to last night's game, and you keep Jaime. Hopefully, Pelle Larsson last night, man, big steals. He was playing wide receiver on one of those last possessions with a couple seconds left, where he left his defender in the dust, ended up with the easy layup to kind of put the team back up 3. Pelle Larsson is just a winner. Like, I don't know what else to say. I think that's the best way to say it. Like, Pelle Larsson is a winner.
Absolutely, man. I texted you a few weeks ago. I love Pelle Larsson. I love Pelle Larsson. He reminds me of Dan Marley. That's the type of player that he is. And it's great, man. He plays fantastic defense. He hustles on the offensive end. He cuts to the basket when he needs to cut. And yeah, man, I love and the other thing that we need to talk about, Pelle Larsson, we've said it multiple times. Pelle Larsson starting is a completely different Pelle Larsson than when he comes off the bench.
Yeah. The only thing, well, I mean, I don't know if Tyler Hero, if that trade goes down, if he'll ever play for the Heat again, but if he comes back, I don't see him coming off the bench, and I think that they'll put Pelle Larsson back there. So we'll see. That's going to be interesting if Tyler Hero does come back and plays another game for the Heat. Bam Adebayo is finally coming to his, like, I don't know. Everybody was saying that maybe he's nicked up, maybe he's healthy again then, because I feel like he's being aggressive. He is, look, he put up another 20, right? It was 20, 12, and 2. Yeah. I mean, he's finally playing like the Bam that we wanted, right? Because we never expect the Bam to average 30 or even 25. But we say, give us 20. Give us 20 and 10, and then do what you do on defense. And he's been doing that consistently now over the last 2 or 3 weeks. And I feel like people, that me included, I was starting to be like, okay, maybe we gotta do something about this. He's coming too, and it's great because he needs to be this guy. He needs to be that aggressive. How many threes did he take yesterday?
8 threes, he made 2.
8 threes, and he took 19 shots. Exactly.
Here's your stat.
At some point.
Stat of the day: the Heat are 5-1 when Bam makes more than 1 3 in a game.
Ooh, love that. And the thing is, there was a stretch in the season where I felt like there was a bunch of games in a row where he took less than a double-digit shots. He'll be like, he took 8 shots, he took 9 shots. It's like, what are we doing? So I'm really glad that he's finally becoming more aggressive, and he understands that he needs to go. I feel like he's to start the games, he usually starts off really aggressive. But again, they almost blew it, man. Kobe White had a chance to tie the game at the end. Luckily, he missed. But that's game number 1. 26 and 23. I think they could beat the Bulls another 2 times, which will push you to 28 and 23. And I've been talking about now for a couple of days that the Heat have a really soft schedule coming up. They can get to 10 games over 500 in the next couple of weeks, and I'm dead ass about that. I don't think that there's any doubt that might happen.
Yeah, man. It's like you said, the schedule gets soft, gets a little bit easier, and they have a lot of interesting home games against some lower tier teams, and it's going to be interesting this next week, right before the trade deadline, to see what the Heat can do and to see if they get some wins under their belt. Maybe that motivates Giannis a little bit more to come, and he's like, man, these guys, they can win with me there. So I think it's important that the Heat go streaking right now, like I've been talking about, and 1 game down and 1 game to go before we can officially say that the Heat are streaking. So Sunday morning when we wake up, we film this, I expect to start the show with we're streaking.
How many games until the trade deadline? We got the 2 Bulls games. We got the Hawks, I believe.
And I'll be there for that game.
All right, so let's see. We got the Bulls on Saturday and Sunday back to back. got the Hawks on Tuesday, and that's it. And then you have 2 days off. So yeah, we got 3 days, and hopefully we get some trade deadline news on Thursday or before then, because it'd be great. I know you said that he's injured though, Giannis. So
Yeah, he has a strained right calf.
yes.
So he said he's going to be
throw
out 3 to 6
those
weeks.
crutches down. Yeah, sure. That'll be 2 to 3 weeks soon. All right. Any final words there, Solano?
No, man. Hopefully we win the next 3, and we go into Boston with a much different team. And if we can trade for Giannis, I don't care about that Friday game against Boston.
No, I don't think anybody will.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
I'm ready for the trade deadline to happen. I'm ready to get Giannis. I'm ready to beat up on the Bulls a couple more times.
I'm ready to get that Vice City Antetokounmpo across the back.
Oof. Yeah, you're ready to return that Tyler Hero jersey. I know.
I'm doing it this weekend. Yeah, I'm gonna do it just in case, because I think I have a couple days to do it. So I got to do that and just have that Antetokounmpo.
Return it, and if he's still here, you just buy it again.
Yeah, I mean that's the thought process. I figured also, but my son, I was watching our show back yesterday. Yeah, I like to watch it back just to see how he looked and how he sounded. And he's like, "Who's that?" Because he saw the picture of Giannis, and I was like, "Oh, that's Giannis Antetokounmpo." He's like, "I don't recognize him." He's like, "No, he might come to the team." He's like, "Oh." He's like, "Okay, is he good?" I was like, "Yeah, he might get traded for Tyler Hero." He goes, "What? This is the worst news I've ever heard in my life." And then he just left upstairs. I was like,
I have a similar encounter with my son yesterday. I was driving him over to my mom's house, and I tell my son, "Hey, Tyler Hero might get traded." And he goes, "No, why?" And I'm, trying to explain it to him, and they're going to get Giannis. And he goes, "But is Giannis good?" I said, "If Giannis comes, they could go to the cup." He calls the championship the cup.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Trade him right now." And then he's like, "How do you say his name?" And his name is Giannis Antetokounmpo. So he was practicing. He was getting ready.
No. He didn't give me a chance for that. He just stormed upstairs. He's not happy about it. But my son's obsessed with 3-point shooting. Like, yeah, I got a hoop in the backyard, and I'm like, "But just come on. See that little square? Just hit the ball in the square." He goes mad far. He's just trying to hit 3-pointers. I'm like, "Relax, man." So hopefully Giannis can work on that 3-point shot.
You got to teach him how to slam dunk it.
Yeah, we're vertically challenged in this family. All right. If you're listening on audio, appreciate you listening to the end. Please leave us 5 stars and a comment. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. And we'll be back on Sunday morning talking about us going streaking. So until the next one, have a good one.